theme song.
Was it the G extra for a reason?
Yeah, because it's the G spot. Theme.
What is that?
Song.
I don't know what the G spot is.
I know. It's the... Okay, so what they taught us, probably not in health class, it must have been in Cosmo, is the G spot.
Welcome to When Wife Gives You Lemons, take 2.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that in a second. But let me finish my train of thought. I'm not on a train. I've never been in a train. Okay, so the G spot...
You got trained?
No, I said I've never been in a train.
Well, you would have been the front of the train, and everybody would have been taking turns on you. That means...
No, I want to be the caboose.
But the person has... You have the equipment to be trained.
No. I don't want it.
Well,
I want to be the caboose. Anyway, listen.
It'll be in your caboose.
Listen.
Linda.
No. Joy. John. That's our names. You take your index finger and your fuck finger and you insert them into the vaginal canal and you do a come hither motion, and there is a marshmallow feeling thing.
Why are you trying to explain something I already know?
You just said I don't know what it is.
Do you come when I fuck with you?
Yes.
Then okay then.
Ding.
We're done. We're done with that.
Then don't ask stupid questions. Well, maybe somebody out there needs to know. It's marshmallow. Okay, so whoa. So part 2, because we did
we tried.
No, we did. It happened.
It was like 15 minutes, and it wasn't very long.
It was like 20 minutes.
It was bad.
We fought.
It was just not a good one.
We were in a bad mood. I was I think it was me. I think I was just so physically and emotionally exhausted, which I'm going to be until the end of October.
Well, forever. I mean, we got to keep paying the bills. We have to be.
But no, I am helping out
a friend.
Family.
Right.
And I've been going over to their house and working on them massage therapy wise after work. And I've been giving them a lot of my energy. And I know that sounds woo-woo, but sometimes you fucking got to get woo-woo. And I don't mind giving them my energy. I love them enough to give them my energy. It's just, it's taken its toll. Also, I signed 200 books on Saturday night. That's what I did. Saturday night.
Sounds like you partied.
I did. My hand hurt so bad. But I signed all of them. And then I packaged them up. And I sent them away on Monday. Did I tell you about... Oh, my God. I didn't tell you about this, did I?
No, I haven't heard any of this yet.
Okay.
You should have told me yesterday, but we were fighting. Go.
So I go... Okay, I was dreading the post office. Oh, I went... Okay, so Monday, yesterday, my day off, I took the kids to school. I got home around 8, and I took a nap until like 10:30. I slept the day away. It was so annoying. I hate when I do that. Then I got up, and then I stared a lot. And then I went and had acupuncture for the first time. I'll talk about that. And then I went to the post office to mail these 200 books that I signed because they're in a book. Ooh, I'm not on. I need to go on quiet. Because I got in this romance book subscription box, which is super fucking cool. Okay, so I walk in the post office, and there's nobody in there, right? So I go to the little corner, and I had to sign a couple books for other people, individual books, and put them in, like, their own little thing. So I walk up, and there's a large man, and I go, hi. I go, I need to mail these 3 boxes. They're very heavy. Okay, I am a strong woman. Like, I am female, hear me roar. So I go and I pick up the box without grunting and I hand it to him and he goes, oh.
You thought he was going to drop it?
Like he didn't, he was like, okay, it's really heavy, dumb bitch. And then
come here, pussy.
Yeah. And then he's all, what's in these? And I go, books. And he's like, what kind of books? And I go, my books. And he's like, well, what kind of your books? And I'm all, I write books. There's 200 signed copies of their books.
Of my books.
They're mine. It's the same book 200 times.
My name.
Hi. So then he weighs them And then he takes one box, he puts it in the back, he weighs the X, and it's 3 boxes, right? And then the third box he comes out and he is sweating profusely. And he goes, that was like a workout. And I wanted to be like, you're welcome.
You're like, dude, that's the most work you've done in fucking 35 years.
Well, okay, here's the greatest part. He goes, man, he's like, they need to bring... What? You were rubbing the microphone.
I didn't mean to.
He goes, they need to bring back siestas. Now, mind you, John...
He needs a nap.
Yeah, mind you, I've been there a good 30 to 40 minutes and not one other person had come into that post office.
So really, he could have had a siesta anyway because nobody was there.
So I'm like, you helped one person in basically an hour and you
tired.
Need a nap.
And now you're tired.
That was all.
Jesus.
So that was my post office adventure. And then, okay, I'm not talking bad. I'm just talking facts. So I went and got acupuncture for the first time yesterday because my arms are killing me because I've been giving a lot of extra right now. Not hand jobs, just extra energy.
Maybe you ought to just do the hand jobs. Probably be cheaper.
Fuck. You know what? I'd be so afraid of giving a hand job and my hand cramp and I just pop it.
No, you just squeeze. It'll pop it. They'll like it.
So I go, okay. And the lady who recommended this lady, she was like, Joy, she's super zen. She's like, you walk in her office and you just feel the stress melting off of you because you just feel her just amazing
so
energy.
You're super excited and you're feeling all pumped about this and way overreaching for something, right?
So excited. So I walk in and she's adorable, by the way. And I'm sitting down filling out paperwork and she's like, oh, what do you do? And I go, and she goes, no. She goes, what do you want to work on? And I go, my arms. My arms need help. And she's like, well, what do you do? And I go, I'm a massage therapist. And I go, and I give a lot. Like all my patients, I give everything I can. Every hour I reset and give. And she goes, oh, you can tell. She goes, you have a fantastic energy. And I go, fuck.
And she's like, I'm going to steal your energy.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm not you don't get to see my energy right now. Like, I'm just a normal human. And then we were talking and I was like, yeah, I'm actually thinking, she's like, what, how long have you been doing massage? And I go, 14 years. I go, I don't know how much longer I can do it. I go, I think I'm actually going to go back to school. And she's like, what? And I go, I think I'm going to try hypnotherapy. And she's like, you would be an amazing hypnotherapist. She goes, your voice. She goes, you have a fantastic voice.
That's funny because Michael, my buddy Mike, that I play disc golf with on the weekends, he's told me more than one time that you need a voiceover agent.
Well, that would be cool.
He says, you have a fantastic voice and you should do voiceovers.
That would be cool.
But that's up to you to do it.
Ooh, that gave me goosebumps. So then she's like, you have a fantastic voice. And she goes, you have such a healing energy. And I was like, oh, fucking cool. So then she lays me down. I'm in clothes, which sucks because I thought I was going to strip down naked, but whatever. I'm in my clothes and I lay down and she's got the heating pad on. And then she has a heating pad wrapped around my shoulders. And I was like, oh, this is going to be so fucking good. Like in my head, I'm clapping like, yee! And she leaves for a minute to go get something. So I'm like, oh, and I'm just relaxing. And then she comes in and proceeds to lay heavy shit on me. Like, she told me about her niece being raped.
So she just starts fucking dumping shit life on you.
Her niece was raped and how she had to get out of an abusive relationship.
My 14-year-old niece was raped. She was raped by 3 guys. It was awful. The worst night of my life. Here, hold this. Do you feel that? Yeah, and then my mom, she fell off a fucking bathtub. She fell out of the bathtub. I smacked her head. She's fucked up. Here comes another one. Hold on. Do you feel that one? You have such good energy. You are such a healer. So my dad.
Yes!
He had COVID.
No,
right?
her dad's in World War II.
Oh, he was in World War II, but he had COVID.
He was in the Navy.
He fought. Not only did he fight Hitler, he fought COVID. And I'm really worried about him. He's, he could die, and and then I would have nobody. Here's another one. Hold on.
So I'm all, Like in my head.
Sorry, I went on a tangent.
No,
Yeah.
but in my head, I'm all, no.
You should tell her, shut the.
And you know what? I'm not going to say I don't talk to my patients. A lot of my patients, I tell them everything, but
you don't. Okay, so you don't have a patient that's like, "Hi, I'm Frank," or "I'm Mary, I'm new, blah blah blah. Great to meet you," and get on the table and my son died. And you're like, "Oh my god!" Right? They don't do that on the first day. They wait till at least 2 or 3.
Yeah, and I was just like, "Fuck."
Here, let me massage you. Could you imagine if you did that? You're like, oh, great. Get on the table. Get ready. I'll be back in a minute. And you come back in. You're like, I'm getting a divorce. Yeah, fucking walk down on my husband. Fucking asshole.
Yeah, better not. I'll fucking kill you. You know what? There would be no divorce. It would be like, I'm being tried for murder.
You wouldn't even be out. I'm out on bail, so I'm doing massages to pay for my lawyers.
But John, it was so much that I almost wanted to be like, okay, take off your shirt, take off your bra, get on the table. Do you have any lotion? Like,
right?
Fucking,
you're like,
I'm gonna work on you. But I will say, okay, when we finished, I was like, no, I don't want to be done because somebody was working on me. And I will say there was a couple, like some of the needles I didn't feel at all. But there was some that she stuck in my arm, and it fucking felt like liquid fire.
I know
like
how you feel.
Lava.
I had a needle in me today. It was like, I don't know, inch.
Oh, you look like a booster.
I got boosted.
You're like an inch taller now.
I can go fuck coronavirus up right now. Go fucking pull my dick out at it. Wave it around.
You're so stupid.
Eat my dick, COVID. That's going to give me such bad revenge. I apologize, COVID. I love you.
Your dick's going to be all... You wake up and it's swollen with COVID and just not swollen in the good way.
The only part of me that has COVID is my cock.
Oh my God. And it's the middle. So the tip's still the same and the bottom shaft is the same.
Let me see that balloon. Put that thing in me. I'll test it.
It's all floop, floop, like a speed bump in the middle.
That'd be weird.
So I will say she hit some good spots and my arms feel better. I knew they weren't going to feel great because I still use them right now. But then I was walking out and she was like, but I was talking about hypnotherapy and she's like listing all these people's names. I'm laying down with my fucking eyes closed. So when I'm leaving, I go, hey, I'm going to text you so you can send me those people's names. And she blinked at me like she had no idea what I was talking about. I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't know what you're talking about. I was in the zone.
Oh my God. You know who she reminds me of? She reminds me of the professor in Harry Potter, the psychic one. Trolley? Yeah. That's exactly who she looked like. I was all, oh, fuck. But then I was walking out and she was like,
oh my God, your energy's so good. You're going to die tomorrow. I feel it. Something bad is going to happen, but your energy's so great.
Let me read your tea leaves. But then I was leaving and she's like, would you like to reschedule and dumb me? I was like, yeah, sure. But it's not dumb. I did feel good and somebody was working on me. So Monday at 1. Yay. But it was cool and our insurance covers it. So fucking A. Whatever. But it was cool. It was different. So that was that.
So kids are dumb.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the longer I work at a high school, the more dumb I see. Now, I mean, I see our dumb. I see our kids and I see their dumb. Uh-huh. But I see other people's dumb. Right? Mm-hmm. Like, or what are they thinking moments?
All right.
Okay, so there's a door that goes down a hallway outside the cafeteria where the kids aren't supposed to go down the hallway cafeteria area, right? Mm-hmm. And there's a door, and it goes behind the stage area, and it goes to the other classrooms on the backside. Mm-hmm. Kids aren't supposed to go that way. Those rooms are normally, their doors are locked. Mm-hmm. Well, this one hadn't shut all the way or something. And Rodney, I walk around the corner right as I saw the kid as we were coming down. I saw him walking down. And I was like, ooh, he's making a run for it because a lot of them will ditch that way too. Because they go through there and then they can come out of the other classrooms and they go through one more door and they're in the parking lot on the lower side of the campus.
Okay.
So I watch him. I watched him turn the corner, and I go, I don't think he'll be able to get out. I think that door's locked. And I turn the corner, and it must not have been locked. Then he's through it. And as he's through the door, he's like victory dancing. in between, and it's soundproof, so you can't hear between the two because it's the back behind the stage area. And I'm fucking laughing, and then he like sees me, and he like walks real fast and takes off walking the other way. I'm cracking up. I was like, "You guys are so dumb."
So
and hang on, and then today, I was in the bathroom at the front of the theater, like there's out in the lobby, and I went. There was nobody in the lobby. That's off limits unless there's a show, right? So, so I use the restroom in there, and I'm come out of there, and I see kids trying to come out of the door from the theater to the bathroom. So one of the other doors on the other side of the class, or the other side of the classrooms, was open, so they snuck in the theater.
Right. And
they were trying to sneak through the lobby, and they saw me, and they took off running the other way. And I was like, oh my God, you guys are so dumb. You guys walked into the school. So
I have something to tell you about where you work.
Ooh.
Because Dr. Hong Kong's children go to where you work.
I told you what I said when I saw them.
So,
or when I see the one all the time, and she's like, "Don't talk to me, don't talk to me." I swear to God, she has to look like, "Oh fuck, the help's gonna talk to me."
No,
please don't talk to me.
She's actually a good kid, but so Dr. Hong Kong was like, "Hey, does somebody that works with John have an accent?" A heavy accent. And I was
Jan?
Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Jan.
Okay, don't say names because I'm not editing
it's
it.
Etor.
Okay, I'm not editing that.
That's fine.
But he said that his youngest daughter has early PE.
Okay.
So she and a bunch of girls were getting dressed, and I guess he knocked on the door, and he was like, "Hey, hey," but they didn't hear him.
Right, because we always open the door. Maintenance.
Yeah. So he walked in, or it could have been custodial, maintenance or custodial.
Right.
And he walked in, and there was 3 girls there, and they're
dressing for gym.
Yeah, and they're also very shy.
Right.
So he started yelling at them, and he's like, "You guys could get me fired for this." And they're like standing there like deer in headlights, and he goes, "Do you not know how to speak English?" Like. And I guess they kind of were like, "Do you?" Like,
oh my God!
They didn't say it, but yeah. So they.
Oh my God! I'm gonna ask him.
So Dr. Hong Kong's like, "Hey, my youngest wants you to tell John and ask John about this," and
that's hilarious.
And she's like, and I guess in her head she was like, "I know somebody like you."
It's
so
funny
she's like,
she knows I work there, but she doesn't know which one I am, which is weird.
Well, she was super little.
No, I get that. But my name is on my shirt.
Oh, that's true. She probably knows who you are.
Like I said, don't talk to me.
No, this is the youngest one, not the oldest.
The youngest one. Oh, the oldest one seems a little. Don't talk to me. Anyway,
well, she's shy too. No, she's real. She's a good girl. They're both good girls.
I'm not saying they're bad kids.
I know. So,
not shitting on them.
I know. So, I have a couple things. John was watching a Jim Jones documentary.
Hey, hold on. We never finished. I got boosted today.
Oh, you got boosted.
And I got double COVIDed. I got my booster COVID, and I'm safe from COVID, so it can suck my cock. All right, let's go.
Stop saying that. That's my cock, by the way. Stop.
I already did say that twice. I've done it.
Don't give your cock away. That's mine.
Go.
It's mine. Don't give it away like you gave the bird away.
Jones. Wait, Jim Jones. John Jones is the fighter, and he is such a fucking dumbass. You talk about people ruining their careers. He's an idiot. Well, he's already had enough problems with the law, and he hasn't been fighting for a couple years now, but he's still a great fighter. Mm-hmm. And he's like, he got into it with his fiance there in Vegas, and she said, well, no, he didn't hit me or anything, but he grabbed my hair, and she had a swollen lip and a bloody lip. And she's like, no, he didn't. And I was like, oh, that motherfucker's stupid. And then he headbutted the cop car. So he got a misdemeanor for domestic and a felony for headbutting the cop car.
The car, not the cop.
Correct.
Duh.
And then told all the cops that he wishes he could get out, and they would take the cuffs off, and then they would take their stuff off so he could fight them all at once.
Oh.
Because he's a super fighter.
Nice.
What a dick.
Okay, speaking of stupid, one of our birds.
Let's just flew through this one fast.
Let's flew through it. We're fluing through.
Because this is where we lost ourselves yesterday.
Okay.
So let's hit this really quick.
Do you want to go?
One of our birds fucking happened to fly out the door. The timing, everything was sucked, and the little bird fucking flew out the door. I feel like shit about it. We couldn't find him. It's been a week. We know the results. Hopefully, we'll just pretend he's living his best life somewhere. It sucks. I'm sad because I like that little fucker, and that's that.
Okay. I'm the one that opened the cage.
But we opened it for him a lot. It wasn't like it was abnormal. It just I think he was going toward me because I was over there, and that bird liked me. Door open, perfect timing, scared it, flew it out. We didn't see which direction it flew.
We didn't even see it fly out.
Yeah, I mean, so it was one of those. So, I mean, it was almost like an impossible catch from the word go. So I didn't want to be bummed about a little stupid bird, a little tiny fucking bird, but I was super bummed about it, and I still feel bummed about it. But let's go on.
Did I ever tell you the bird story that your sister told me?
Which one?
So apparently you were dating some chick. You had a Camaro?
I did. I had a blue Camaro.
Okay, yeah. And so they thought it would be funny. So your sister, your youngest sister, had do you remember those books on tape? Like,
yeah.
Okay, she had one that was Bambi.
Okay.
And they put it, her and your older sister, or maybe it was her friend, they put the tape in your car.
Okay.
So when you turned on the car, the tape would play, and they set it perfectly. So when you turned on the car, it goes, bird. And she thought it was the funniest thing in the world because you were going out on a date and you would have, like,
and nothing happened.
Well, I don't know.
I don't remember because I don't remember it. So obviously it didn't.
But that's what they set it up to. And she was like, we laughed so hard.
It's funny because I have no recollection of that at all. It must have been a failure.
Well, there you go.
They weren't good pranksters.
Let's see. Oh, so Jim Jones. John Jones.
John Jones was the fighter. Jim Jones is the dead cult leader.
Yeah. So John was watching this documentary.
Heaven's Gate.
And I came in and I looked at him and I go, hey, is this the Kool-Aid one? And he fucking looked straight at me and he goes, no, I think it's the HBO one.
Oops.
And I told this story yesterday, but I do want it to be there because it was fucking hilarious. But now you know. So I was at work the other day and I was peeing because I had in between customers or in between patients. So I was peeing and I washed my hands and then I come out and there's this humongous man standing in front of the bathroom door and I fucking shrieked like a banshee. And then I stopped because I realized he was the sheet guy because they take our sheet services away. So then I go, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But I did not hear them come in. So I go, I'm so sorry.
Did you mention that he was black?
No, I'm about to right now. So then his other counterpart walks in while I was apologizing, and he's a little squat Mexican man, and he goes, I'm sorry, I screamed in your face. And he goes, oh, he's used to it. He's black. And I was all, oh, that's not why I screamed. I would have screamed if he was white.
You're so racist.
No, I was like, oh my God. He just.
Because remember when the baby when our middle one was born and you were like, oh my God, I was like, there's your baby. And you're all like, is it black?
Because I wanted a black baby.
And the doctor was black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The doctor looked at me like, what the
No, she did not. She said, he's not black, baby, but he's perfect.
Did she?
She did. And she's the one who did my 6-month checkup when she was down there. And
she's like,
or
nope.
6-week checkup.
And she says, nope, he's still not black.
I was like, damn it. Can't you just be cool and turn black, please? I want a black baby. But
you'll have to go fuck a black guy.
Yeah. Well, I can't now. I have the UDI. Anyway.
And you're married.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that could have been the good stopper. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Stay away from my house, motherfuckers.
Well, then,
not in a racist way.
My 6-week checkup, she was down there, and she goes, "Oh my God, you can tell you had a C-section. It's immaculate down here." And I go, "Yeah, you can eat off of it." I told my doctor to eat me out.
That's fucked up.
I'm so stupid.
That's fucked up.
Okay, so the sheet guy, no, it was just, he scared me. I would have screamed whatever color it was. I probably would have screamed more if it was white because I would have been like, ghost! Like, so, I mean, black people can be ghosts too. Fuck! We need to take all of this out because this is bad.
It's not, we're not racist.
That's what racist people say.
You might be.
So then,
you might be a little bit.
I had a date.
The fuck do you have a date with?
I had a date with Jenny.
Oh, okay.
And it was super cool.
Oh, that's right. You did a almost like a Zoom date.
It was so much fun. So
were you guys FaceTiming while you were
No,
doing
we
it?
were just texting back and forth. So what happened is I was massaging her and she was telling me about this movie, High Spirits. And
That's
she's
so
like,
funny that you and I started that one day. I started watching it one day.
Yes, because I remember the hanging part. Yeah. Okay. So she's like, you got to watch it. And I was like, you know what? Let's do it. You were racing. Caleb was magicking. So I went to In-N-Out. I got a protein style burger. I got a pink lemonade. And then I put lemonade vodka in my pink lemonade. It was yummy. And then we started it. And she was like, okay, we're going to watch this movie. We're going to text back and forth. And you're going to sign all your books. And I was like, cool. So I put the books on the bed. Didn't do anything with them. And then we're watching this fucking movie. If you guys have not seen High Spirits,
1986,
88,
I think.
88.
Okay, see, I was a pretty good guess.
Oh, yeah.
Steve Guttenberg, Daryl Hannah, I believe is in it.
Keep going.
Michael, no, not Mike, not John Cleese, is it?
No, it's also it has
There's a lot of people in it.
Liam Neeson
is in it.
Beverly D'Angelo.
That's right.
It's fucking
Beverly D'Angelo. That's right.
It's fucking the weirdest movie you've ever
what's weird
seen.
is
What?
I saw a movie one time on HBO or some one late night movie. It was fucking Beverly D'Angelo in it. She was older. It was post all the Christmas stories. And she was like naked and getting it on with like this fucking young dude and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And it was like a B porn almost.
You're all, what about Clark?
I was like,
What about Sparky?
I was like, that's real good, Clark. He was probably in the back filming it.
Real tomato ketchup, Betty. So it was so funny, but a couple things. Like one, Daryl Hannah is a ghost. They fucking switch spouses at the end of the fucking movie. It's fucking insane.
Right?
But
you go with that ghost. I'm going to go with this ghost. I'm going to go fuck this hologram. I'm going to go fuck this pretend thing. You're going to go fuck that pretend
thing. Then, okay, first, Steve Guttenberg and Daryl Hannah's like, you've got to break the curse, Jack. And he goes, listen, you're a ghost. I'm an American. It'll never work out. And that was
that line.
Fucking line.
That line was the line. It was when they watched when the preview would come on the commercial or whatever on TV. That is the line that was like one of the go-to lines in the preview.
Oh, it's hilarious. And then at one point,
it was probably the best line in the movie. Was just funny.
She's still a ghost, and they're like having kind of sex. So she ghost walks through him, and he goes, nasty.
Like, I know, what does that mean? Like, does he ghost come?
I don't know, but it was so.
Does she leave ectoplasm all over him?
Oh, and then Beverly D'Angelo, the other ghost, is in the bathroom with her, and she's like, "Rub my back,
the Liam
Jack."
Neeson character cracks
and
me
Liam
up.
Neeson's he's a fucking murderer,
right?
And she falls in love with him.
I forgot that was his character.
He murdered 2 people.
I without even. It's been 4 million years since I've seen that movie, but I can totally still picture him in the freaking brown torn pants.
Yes.
I totally got the picture of him. That's crack up.
So then she's like, this guy, he had big hands with warts all over him. And then she fucking falls in love with him. I'm all, who falls in love with guys with warts all over his hands? Like, I don't know.
Speed bumps.
So, I guess. Like ribbed for her pleasure.
Like a French tickler.
It's like ribbed. I like mine.
Okay, so you guys text back and forth. Yeah, and you had a great time.
We were cracking up. We were laughing.
And that's not the first time you've ever done that date, by the way.
No. You
and I did that date.
Oh, that's true.
When I used to go on the road, we would do stuff like that.
That's true. We also watched American Idol all the time, and I'd be like, "That fucking sucked."
So just want to let you know, I was the original dater with you on that.
But it was so much fun. And then fun. After we finished, she goes, "Oh my God, I forgot to ask, how many books did you sign?" And I go, "Not a fucking one of them."
And you're like, short circuit next week, baby.
And she's like, "Joy." And I go, "I'll do them Saturday after work." And that's fucking what I did. And it was super fun. And then, so there's that. I have burner fart.
That's because I farted and it burned.
And it smelled
Yeah,
awful.
it did. Well, the burner farts always smell. If it's going to burn, if you get a little heat coming out of that thing, you're going to get some stink on it.
And then I have, fucking Tyler, or Brody got accepted into fucking Lego robotics. Fuck me in the ass and call me Joy.
Well, I'll do that another time,
No,
but that's
no.
not the reason I'm going to do it. That'll be a different time, different episode.
Yeah.
'Cause, the robotics room is literally next door to my little headquarters at work.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so if I walk out and walk right next door to the next room, it's robotics.
Oh, God. So, yeah, Brody's in robotics. He's super excited. And I was like,
No, I'm not.
yeah.
I do not want anything to do with it. And you know what? He's going to be doing those stupid little things. Oh, my God.
There's only one. It's on November 20th. So
Where is it?
Valencia High.
At least it's Valencia. I wish it was West Ranch.
Yeah.
Because maybe I could work the event and make it paid.
We're just going to tell everybody where you work now?
No.
Do I have to edit that?
No.
Okay.
Nobody listens to this.
Okay, and then...
If they do, I'm fucked.
Are you really?
No, I don't care.
Okay.
Nobody's going to say anything.
I can take it out. So, oh my God, somebody just texted me, no podcast? With cryy
that's
face.
exciting.
That's so funny.
Oh, look, that's a listener. How exciting. That's one listener right there.
So, okay. So Tyler is finally doing stuff with his EMT. He graduated in January and we're in almost October. And
all right. I was going to go, wait, he graduated 2018. High school.
But so he texted me the other day and he's like, hey, Joy, when do you work? I was like, what the fuck?
What do you want?
And I'm like,
You
so
knew
then,
you wanted something.
Yeah, and then yesterday he's like, hey, Joy. And I'm like, what? What do you want? And he's like, do you think Dr. Hong Kong will sign my medical forms? And I go, he's been doing it since you were like 11. Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Our kid played football and shit all those years, and we're like, can you just write the physical down? He never really had a full-on real physical.
Well, I mean, he has he has physicals when he went to the pediatrician.
Right, but
it's just so hard to get in to see a pediatrician. You can't do it in time.
Right.
He's healthy. It's not like we're bad parents. It's fine.
Listen, we've already established that we're bad parents.
Yeah,
but
we're bad.
He's probably the healthiest kid out of our whole. He's probably the healthiest person in our whole fucking family.
Fuck you. I'm healthy.
Ish.
Fuck
I'm just
you.
kidding. I'm just playing because I can.
Yeah. Anyway. So I'm there at work today with the paperwork, and I was like, Dr. Hong Kong, my favorite is boss ever. And he's like, fuck, what do you want? And I go, can you fill out Tyler's paperwork for me? And he's like, I go, can you do me a big favor? And he's like, oh, what? And I go, can you fill out Tyler's paperwork? And he's like, yes, that's not a big deal, Joy. And I was like, thank you. And then he filled it out, and he goes, if that's a big deal for you, he's like, then we're golden. And I was like, thanks.
And a raise.
So if you don't think that's a big deal, can you fill out this raise paperwork for me?
Right, dude, that was easy. I should have went for more.
Right? Fuck.
Well, I didn't really have anything else written. I don't remember anything else I had written down because I erase as I write.
You're a racist?
No.
All right. Well, that was fun.
That was a good one.
Way better than...
You wouldn't have enjoyed last night's. At least tonight you might enjoy this one. This one was pretty decent.
It was fun. I have to pee so bad right now.
Well, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right. I'll even let you have the last goodbye.
Well, good. I was going to get it anyway. Good day.
Goodbye.
Good day.
Goodbye.
Good day.